So next we're going to work on some breathing. We're going to do a little singing with this, not a lot of singing, but we're going to concentrate on some breath. As I build these exercises for you, I will continue to add more advanced ones. These are kind of simple, but we're just starting over, I feel like. So it's a nice place to start. First thing we're going to do is talk about breathing a little bit. So lots of us, when we breathe, let's avoid doing that with our shoulders. I over-exaggerated, but really when we breathe, if you think of why most of you have probably watched a baby breathe, their little stomach goes out and comes back, comes out and goes back. So when we breathe, our belly should expand. Our ribs should expand below here, down below where my fingers are. You can't see on the camera. Maybe I can lower it just a little bit. Just to right around here and down. So if you breathe, let's do that 2 more times. Feel all of that expand. Good, so we're going to do an exercise here. We're going to breathe, and then we're going to exhale for a count of 4. Then we're going to breathe, and we're going to exhale for a count of 6. Then we're going to breathe, and we're going to exhale for a count of 8. That's as far as we're going to go. But you should eventually be able to go from 4 to 8 to 12 to 16. Go as far as you can. If you start to feel lightheaded, pause. Don't go any further. So take a nice big breath, and I'm going to use my fingers because I'm going to do it with you like this. And we're going to do just exhale on a count of 4. So inhale. Good. Now we're going to do that on the count of 6. So take a nice big breath. Off. Good. Do it again. We're going to go up to 8 this time. Take a big breath. You likely can't hear me breathing, expelling the air, but you should be able to hear it. Not quite that strong. I'm over-exaggerating again so you can hear it. But through a nice straw, if you can imagine a straw. All right, so if you can do that, and eventually count yourself in your head just like that, 2, 3, 4, just to get some breath moving. Okay, good. Now this next exercise is breath, but it's also going to use some pitch to it so that we can get some blood flowing through our vocal folds. If you're doing this in the morning and you're waking up, kind of like we do on Sunday morning, you've not talked a lot and we're going to sing, this is a good one to do then, because when you wake up, everything's sort of sluggish, your muscles are, relaxed, and we need to get some blood flowing through there. So, we haven't done these much in choir practice, but we're going to use a lip trill. The reason we use a lip trill is because it's hard to hurt yourself on a lip trill, nearly impossible, because you can only push so hard. You can't push so hard as to hurt yourself, and you have to keep a nice steady flow of air going and able to do the lip trill. If you think it's silly, you can skip this, but I would advise not doing it. You're at home, nobody's watching, nobody's listening. Go ahead and go for it. So we're going to do an easy downward 5-note pattern. If you have a piano, I'm starting in the key of B flat, which means I'm starting on an F, going F, D, E flat, C, D, B flat, C, A, B flat. Okay? So, goes like this. Try it with me. I'm going to do 2 in octaves so that men and women both have the pitch that they will be singing at. Big breath. pattern down. We're going to do it from here, up a fourth, and then back down. I'm just going to play the key so that we stay together. So I'm going to sit just a little bit because it's easier to sit and play the piano than it is to stand. All right, so let's try it together. Big breath. Looks kind of funny. You may find that you can't do that a whole lot at first because of the vibration and the breath that it takes to be able to do it consistently for that long. But if you want to back up to about 5 minutes on this video, that's where we start this, and you can do it several times with me until you get ready. All right, we're going to end now and come back with the next video with another exercise.